Syrian war observers say 5 people were killed in a government raid in Idlib province on Sunday, adding to the toll of more than 100 killed in the past days. The government of President Bashar al-Assad has resumed its deadly campaign to retake control of the remaining rebel-held areas in Syria, not sparing schools or hospitals. The United Nations Human Rights Chief Michelle Bachelet opined at what she called the international indifference to the plight of Syrian civilians. VOA Slatica Hope reports.
First responders, known as the White Helmets, rushed to help out civilians after government warplanes bombed the town of Ariha in northwestern Idlib province. In addition to those killed, many people were injured.
2 missiles hit the residential area simultaneously. There are a lot of injured and some people were killed. There's no final toll yet.
Human rights observers say more than 100 civilians, about 1/3 of them children, have been killed in just the past 10 days in southern Idlib province as the Syrian government escalates its offensive against the remaining rebel-held areas. The United Nations says several hundred people have been killed since the offensive intensified in April, and about 400,000 were forced to flee their homes.
We are civilians. We have nothing to do with this. These are all children, women, old people, and young people. We are not terrorists. There are strikes every day, killing, blood.
Civilians in the remaining rebel-held strongholds in Idlib, Hama, and Aleppo provinces are protected by a buffer zone set in September by Assad's supporter Russia and opposition backer Turkey. Rights groups say Russian warplanes have since participated in the Syrian government air raids on civilians in rebel areas. The UN Human Rights Agency in Geneva has condemned the attacks.
It seems highly unlikely, given the persistent pattern of such attacks, that they're all being hit by accident. Intentional attacks against civilians are war crimes, and those who have ordered them or carried them out are criminally responsible for their actions.
Russia and the Syrian government have denied targeting civilians and have accused the White Helmets of aiding militant groups. They say their attacks are targeting al-Qaeda-linked jihadists who violate the truce. The UN Human Rights Chief Michelle Bachelet has expressed concern about the apparent international indifference to the rising civilian death toll caused by bombing of Idlib and parts of Hama and rural Aleppo. She has condemned the Syrian government and its allies for the relentless campaign of airstrikes on residential homes and civilian infrastructure, such as medical facilities, schools and markets.